Hi friends, MD Vegan. I have a nectarines or peaches cake with a lemon cream. I will first show you my springform. It's not even 20 centimeters in diameter, so it's a medium size to small springform lined with parchment paper. I will put a little bit of fat or coconut oil here on the rest of the sides. I just take my finger in the oil, liquid oil, I'll show you later. That's just to give it a little bit, make it a little bit easier. Take out the cake on the form later. That's just preparation. Oil, coconut oil is good for the skin. It's very good. Not so healthy to eat. Yeah. Well, you have to be, I would say, careful, not too much, a little bit. It is not to be healthy in that way. Science is pretty sure about that now. But I would say not everything I do is healthy in the strict medical sense. Health is much more. It's also social well-being and mental well-being. So it's an overall system, and well, one shouldn't be too precise with the science, I guess, in the practical life. So a little bit of coconut oil, I guess it's okay. Whatever you say, I'm not so strict. I take it today to make it firm, to give my lemon cream a little bit firmness. There could be other ways too to get the lemon cream or the cream in the cake, the filling firm, but today it's a coconut oil. So the bottom first, the first part of the process, always the bottom, the crust, and I take my best tool for that. That is a food processor fitted with the S-blade here. That's to cut the nuts, to make it into coarse meal first, and then to add the dates to make it a sticky dough. So first the nuts have so-called nuts, precisely are not nuts here, but almonds, we can call them nuts. I put them in the food processor, 2 cups I would say, 2 cups for this medium-sized springform that gives a nice sticky dough, nice crust. So I begin with the almonds only. That is, it's faster in the end. Yeah? I come back in a moment when I show you the coarse meal. The dough. First step for the dough is made. It's a coarse meal. Here, I show you about the size here. Here, this is the coarseness now. And it won't get much finer once I put the dates in, or it takes so much more time. Here I have 20 dates or so. They're not so big, but they're pretty firm, these dates, you see. Pitted, of course. Pretty firm. You can soak them, but the more water you put in, the more watery gets the dough. So I prefer the firm dates. It takes a little bit more time to process until it's the texture I need for my dough, but it's worth it, I guess. And I have a big tablespoon of cinnamon, and that makes it nice, and the flavor adds a nice flavor. It's very nice together with the almonds and cinnamon, and also together with the other ingredients later I show you. Now I make the sticky dough for the crust. Again, I see you in a moment. The sticky dough is ready, and if it's working, you look from above onto the dough when it works. You can see when it firms into, when it processes into this sticky form, because you can see. I mean, you have to look at it and you will see it. I want to describe it now in detail. But what's most important here, that you have this kind of texture, that it sticks together, sticky dough. For now, I can press it into the bottom of the springform. That's all was always written in the description. Here I put the sticky dough into the springform, and here I have an instrument that is made. It comes with the food processor, and that's important. If you get a new food processor, you want to make sure that it has a good tools with it. Yeah, a lot of instruments that help you do many things. For example, this scraper. So I get it all in. I put the side. I don't need it anymore now. Out of the way. So now first I have to spread it evenly, all the sticky dough, so that it is nice and even everywhere on the bottom. And once it is spread, I begin to press it down more firmly, like here. And the next thing I do, and you don't need to watch me doing it all to the end. I've made many other videos where you can watch it if you want, but it is easy. In principle, it's easy. Just now, the third part is the last part is then using the knuckles, yeah, and press it down. I come back in a moment and I'll show you the ready crust. Crust is ready. Show you here. You see, it's shining a little bit. It's glossy. It's darker now because the fat from the nuts begins to come out, yeah, of the nuts when you process it, and then it connects nicely with the dates and the cinnamon and gives this pretty down. And I pressed it down here on the sides also with the fingertips and to make it the outside a little bit more firm here in the ring, yeah, with the finger here. So it's a nice dough. You can cut it into pieces. So this is, I set it aside now. First part is ready. Second part and third part will be lemon cream with peaches and nectarines in it. So I make the lemon cream. That is easy. I have 2 parts. First, bananas and cashews. Both are needed. They make it creamy. The bananas and the cashews a little bit more firmer. I have to blend it, and that's the easiest way for me to blend the bananas and put the cashews on top. Yeah, and for the bananas to stay light and not to get brown, and also for the lemony flavor, I put a large lemon or 2 small lemons. Just peel it. That's all you need to do, and make it in some smaller pieces for the blender. Right into the blender, and a little bit of vanilla here. It's very nice together with the lemon cream. You don't need to do that, optional. Yeah, I like it here with the vanilla. A little bit more exquisite. Yeah, so that's the first step now. I blend the nuts, the bananas, the lemon and the vanilla, and then later the coconut oil comes in. That shouldn't be at first, because first you have to get the cream right creamy, and then you put the oil in. Otherwise, might be messy a little bit. So let's begin. So I have to blend it once more. So I don't need to have it all fine now, because I have to blend now anyway. One more time anyway. Here I show you the cream I have. Without the bananas, it would go into a cheesecake more. With the banana, more like a pudding cream. That's a little bit up to you what you want. At first I thought about making a cheesecake, a lemon cheesecake. Yeah. Thinking about to make it. I show you now, before I talk, I show you the little construction here, the device for the coconut oil. This is coconut oil liquefied, you see, in a little small metal container. And this is here with the hot water, a little bowl that fits together. It's a nice, appropriate tool. You put the hot water in, the coconut on top, and immediately it will melt, as you see. And yeah, I need a little bit of coconut oil here. It's not a cup, maybe it's half a cup or so. 3 bananas, maybe half a cup of coconut oil, and half a cup of cashews. Maybe, well, I could be more precise in the measurements, but it doesn't matter so much. Yeah, you have to figure it out, and take enough of the coconut oil to make sure it gets firm. So now I blend it again, and then my lemon cream is ready. less coconut oil you need. The more bananas you take, the more coconut oil you need. Now, bananas make it more runny, nuts make it more creamy. Of course, here, this is what the cream looks like now. Nice cream. That will be my filling. And now I have a bowl here. I put the cream into the bowl. Yeah. Because I will now fold in the peaches and the nectarines. Then I give it all together into the springform on the crust, and then it's done. And it goes into the fridge. And that's so easy to make such a nice cake without baking even. It's a life bakery, I call it. So much fun to make it so easy. And that's my main reason for raw food. It is so easy. Yeah. Of course, health benefits also, but, well, that's why I'm vegan. Here, my cream, show you again, and here my nectarines and my peaches. First I want to make peaches only, but I have these nice nectarines here, and I say, why? They're also nice together in this cake. They fit so nice together. You see the white are the peaches, and the more yellow flesh are the nectarines. Both have a different flavor. You could consider, if you want to peel the peaches, as and have 4 cups, so that means 8 or 9 fruits, yeah, like a medium size. So it's a lot of fruit. That's always also very nice. More fruit, less cream, less cream. That means more the healthy food, more the fruit, and anything unhealthy in food can be balanced, as it's vegan, with fiber. And fiber is always in fruit and veggies, and the more fiber you put in, the healthier it is in general. Yeah, so it's a super healthy cake, even with a little bit of coconut oil. The many fruits I have here, and nobody will mind, I guess. Almost nobody. So here's my cream together with the peaches and the nectarines. You see, nice. And also, if I put all these fruit into the filling, it's also nicer to get it firm. Yeah? Because the fruit on their own, they won't run away, but they won't keep together. Yeah? It's like a pile. Yeah? And you put a little of binder into between the pieces of the fruit. You make sure it will all keep together nicely, and you have no problem with it. And you have this wonderful fruit here. This is a nice way to make a cake. In the summertime, you have all these wonderful fruit. You can replace the fruit with so many other fruits. You can change a little thing here and there. You can take another thickener. You don't need to take coconut oil if you prefer. But you can take also, for example, psyllium husk, yeah, or whatever you like. There are many ways to do it. I find coconut oil is a nice thickener, has a nice texture, and others are nice too. It also depends on the other ingredients. Yeah, if I, for example, take apples, yeah, I can take the psyllium husk favorably. Apple pie is perfect with psyllium husk, to my estimation. But here I would prefer the coconut cream. Oh, I mean the lemon cream with the coconut oil. Coconut cream is something different. So this is what I have, and that's what I have to do with it. That's done now. I don't need to do anything else. Maybe I put a little foil on top so that the surface stays intact, and then I put it in the fridge, and tomorrow I can cut a piece out and enjoy. See? Very delicious summerly cake. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe and leave me on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter. You can chat everywhere. I hope to see you soon.